Okay, so good morning everybody, and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are the day number 6. Okay, and on the batch of CSA and ITSM training batch 14. So in the last 1 week, what we have done is something big. We understand ITSM, we understand ITL, we understand ServiceNow architecture, ServiceNow products platform, ServiceNow domains, all the things we discussed in the last 1 week. And I know it was pure theory, so little boring, upset. So it's a good a lot of theory only. Nothing practical is there. Okay. So now we are going to be entering to the service now. Maybe again today a little bit theory, but yes, today we are going to be see the interface of service now, that how service now look like. Okay, we will try to do, not right, we will do a navigations, understand the terms, what this mean, and possibly from tomorrow I'll create an account for you, or you can get your own PDI and then you can use that part. Okay, so ServiceNow, as I say, ServiceNow is a cloud. Let me go like this. Okay. So ServiceNow is we call it as a SN, or you can call it as a ServiceNow, but never ever call it as a snow. You'll find this term a lot of times that people are saying it's a snow. It is not a snow. Snow is a different tool, completely different tool. Unless you're talking something in snow is like for some asset management, some is there. Otherwise, it is a completely different tool. So either we call it as SN, we call it service now, or we can call it as now. Never snow. So ServiceNow is a cloud-based. Means there's a no plugin. Sorry, not plugin. I'm saying there's no need to be install any exe file. It's all about the thick client. So thin client. There will be some IP address. There will be some address like gmail.com. You enter it open. In the same manner, we have a address which we can open. But if you see, I'm using a word called the instance. Okay, and also I use a word called the PDI. ServiceNow provide ServiceNow provide a instance that is called the personal dev instance. Means by taking that instance, you can do the hands-on at your side as well. And it is free of cost. PDI is free of cost till now. Free of cost, but it comes with some conditions. If you will not use the PDI, after your 10 days, ServiceNow will reclaim it. They will take it back from you. So make sure if you are having a PDI, you do your work, you use it on a daily basis. And this is not just I need, so I am taking it. Practically, people are using this PDI for a lot of work. They do some R&Ds, they build some scripts, they build some customization. Means they do a lot of things on the PDI. Now, what is instance? Because this is a very confusing word, instance. If I open, let me go here. Let me say open google.com. google.com. Let's say I mentioned ServiceNow. Okay, I open this. In again, I open ServiceNow. I open this. Again, open ServiceNow. I open this. Now, what is the meaning of the instance here? Instance means when you open a address in a address bar, but you're part of that particular community kind of things. So like I have my instance. This is my instance ID. You also get your instance and you can open it at your side. But every instance is belonging to ServiceNow. So in this case, I open the 3 tabs of Google. It means these are the 3 instances. Like if you understand, because it is very difficult to tell you that what is actually instance means. So you have to put your little thoughts to make it understandable. So like we say, take an instance if you are going on the road alone and someone unknown come in front of you. Instance means at the moment, that particular moment is instance. This is what we call it as instance. It is very big pool, and everybody taking instance. 1 instance, 2, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So 100 of people are taking 100 of instances. But everything belong to ServiceNow only. So this is what is my PDI address, my personal development instance, which I take it from ServiceNow. You also need to be take this. How to take? You have to be go here. Let me close all other tabs. Go here and put developer.servicenow.com. Okay. And you have to be create your account. I already have account because I'm using for the years and years now. Okay. So I can put, because I already, as I say, I already have account. So you need to be create your account here. And once you create your account, you will reach on this particular page. Then you can go here and you will get an option called request instance. Because I already have an instance, so you'll get an option called the request instance. When you request for the instance, you will get a page like this. You will get a page like this. Maybe Vancouver, Utah, or some other version will be there. So click on the Vancouver and click on the get instance. And within few minutes, you will get a instance with a number like this. Some different number will be there. And if you go here, let me stop sharing screen as of now because it has my password as well. But okay, I'll not do this part. Okay, so if you go here, click on the manage instance password, you will see the password of your instance and your instance ID. So for the PDI, the username is always admin for everybody. Password you can get by clicking on this. Okay, you can get by clicking on this. So please, everybody need to be take a instance today. That is the number 1 part. Clear everybody? Any doubt, any question? Okay, good. So now we are going to be logging into the instance. Also one thing, if you did not use the PDI for more than 24 hours, it will go in the hibernation mode. Means it is going in the sleeping mode kind of thing. So you can go back again developer.servicenow.com and you can get an option called wake up. It will take few minutes and will get wake up. Okay, these things you will learn with experience, and you must learn with experience only. You will feel a little frustrated as well. Come on, it's why it's a hibernating mode, but it's the way that it has been designed. Okay. Now I'm putting password here and enter. Welcome to ServiceNow. Welcome to ServiceNow, guys. This is what the interface of ServiceNow as a platform, as a tool, as a software, as an application. What you want to say, you can what you want to call, you can call it. Okay. Now one more term would like to be add here. Out of the box. You will see, or you will hear this term a lot of time from me. And also you will see this term a lot of time in the market as well. When you go and check anything on the ServiceNow community or ServiceNow docs or something like this. OOTB stands or means that what you're getting, this is a OOTB. Means a simple example, when you go and buy a mobile phone, in the box what you get? One device, one charger, one that pin to insert the SIM. That's all. Right, one booklet. This is what coming as a OOTB out of the box. In the phone, when you open that phone and you switch on the phone, put your SIM, what do you get? You get calling function, you get SMS app installed, you get few more apps installed. Those apps are out of the box apps, means either you use or not use, that doesn't matter. But those has been given by that particular company in the mobile phone. If you want, you can delete them. If you want, you can purchase them. If you want, you can enhance them. And here the very important term come in the picture is called addition versus customization. What this mean? Configuration says, so you purchase a phone, you enter your email ID. That is the configuration. Customization, that no, I want that it should display in the reverse order. So in the layman language, customization says if you change the behavior of the system, it's called the customization. Or you change the way of usage of that particular system, is called the customization. Or you're not using which is provided by that system, and you build something by your own, is called the customization. This is what the meaning of the customization. You will see this word, we will understand this word in the next 55 days more. I will say no, this is a customization. No, this is not a customization. This is a configuration. So configuration is something which is available in ServiceNow or given by ServiceNow out of the box, and you're using it for your purpose. That's called the configuration here. Clear? Doubt? Question? Clarification? Good. No doubt. Let's move forward now. So now this screen is available for us. Let's understand this screen a little bit. Okay, let's understand the screen because this is what we have to be do now. So the screen we are able to see, or this particular page you are able to see, number one, this is called the native view. Native view. This view is mainly available for the ideal users, fulfiller. This is a native view which is available for the ideal users. Number one part. Now in this screen, multiple things you are able to see, like this image is there. These are the this is option, this, this, and this. This is called the content menu, content frame. Sorry, not menu, content frame. This from here till here, everything which you're able to see here is called content frame. Also, this ServiceNow interface, this ServiceNow interface is called the next experience. Till the date, ServiceNow provides three experiences, three UI experience: UI 15, UI 16, and next experience. I am not going to be discuss anything on the 15 or the 16 because now ServiceNow make it as a default. If anybody is purchasing the ServiceNow instance, they are getting the next experience as a default or out of the box. So we are not going to be discussing anything on the UI 15 or 16. It's not used in the companies now. And by the time you complete this training and you're moving forward, companies are already on the either Vancouver or Utah or the Washington DC as a release. So they're getting this as a default. On the top from here till here, it is called the menu frame, a menu bar, because it has a lot of menus. Now, if you scroll down, this is all home page, not home page I can say, but this is a login page I can say. After login, you will redirect it to this particular page. Now let's understand this part. This is an image which says if you are anywhere in this, or if I give a simple example, let's say you're using iPhone. Okay, or you're using any phone. You are watching videos, then you start chatting in the parallel manner or the WhatsApp kind of things. But if you click on the middle button, what happened? You reach on the home page. Everything closed automatically and you reach on the home screen. This is what this particular thing do. So if I'm here, let's say I'm here now. I want to go to the home page. I will do nothing. I'll just click on this image. I'll back on the home page. This is what the benefit of this particular thing. Okay. This is what we will see. You are able to see that Atul, from where the ServiceNow service management is written. We will see that from where it is becoming. We can change this image as well. Okay, even up to that part. And we'll make a change there. This is called configuration, not the customization, because I'm just changing the image. I'm not changing that image should go from here to middle. That is the customization. But this changing the image, putting my own name is a configuration. Okay, one thing. Now these are the menus. Starting giving the homework as well. And now from the tomorrow onwards, or maybe possible today onwards, I will assign one person whose responsibility to understand all the questions and put down that question in the WhatsApp chat every day, so that you should know that what to be answer it. Okay, so this is called the menus. These menus has a different working, different way. If you click on the all, this will display a list. You can see a lot of very big list. This is the list of available application and modules. This is a list of application and module. Introducing two new terms here. Application and modules. What is application and what is module? What do you think, guys? What is application? What is module? Tell me. I'm not saying that give me answer from the ServiceNow perspective. Give me answer only. What is application? What is module? Hey, बोलिए. Why are so? Go ahead.
Sorry, I think module is within the application, like just a part of it.
What is module?
Mm, just like a model, within the application, there's set of tabs, right? So, like for example,
थोड़ा सा और layman में जाइए. Go in the layman.
um, like different options, within. Um,
अच्छा, what is application?
uh, can be anything like a platform, like a form or a like Adobe is an application.
What do you think, Hital? Pravalika, what do you think? What is application? What is module? Think and speak. Okay. So what is application? Application is a collection of modules on the broader level, I can say. Like WhatsApp is an application, right? Under the WhatsApp, we have multiple modules. Chatting, video call, voice note, poll, images, videos, money. These are called the modules. In the same manner, ServiceNow say I have a lot of application. Incident is a application. Change is a application. Knowledge is a application. But if you go here and search for incident, these are called modules. These are called modules. If I give a very simple example, a child can go into the pub, or not pub is a very big term, club, let's say club, but he or she should be accompanied by his parents or the guardian, but still he is not allowed to consume the alcohol in that club. This is what module restrictions. This is what the module restrictions. So it means why I'm saying this, because in ServiceNow, the visibility of these application and module is depend on the role you are having at point of time. If you are having admin role, then you can see everything. If you don't have an admin role, you have limited or the less role of the limited role, then you cannot see all the available application and the modules. Park this question practically for tomorrow when we create the user accounts. Then I'll show you that why I'm saying this part. But understand this thing: the visibility of applications and module in ServiceNow totally depend on the your roles. Nothing else is stopping it. Mainly is the role is the one key area. Clear now? So these are the applications and modules given by ServiceNow out of the box. OOTB. Okay. Start understanding these words now. This is important. So I can click on any of the application, any of the module, and it will open a window for me. This is called the content frame. Okay, this is called the content frame. I'll come this part that how this will be working. We'll see this thing. So now it is not the point for us. So if you want, you can pin this one like this. No, I want to be used like this. Up to you. Like this. If you want, you can use it like this way. Okay. Now the thing is that in our mobile phone, we have few contacts which are always required for us. And what do we do for those contacts? Any idea? Any idea what we do for that contacts?
Sorry, Atul. What was the question?
So we have few contacts which are which we always require in our phone.
Yeah.
How we save that contacts? In which area, in which domain we save that?
We just save on the phone on the SIM, or we back up. Now that everyone backs up to their emails or.
But if you need to be use that mobile phone number again and again, what you prefer?
The favorites.
Correct. You keep it in your favorites. Because let's say in my home, someone name start with Y. I cannot open the contact book and say Y, A, B, C something. Like everybody, I'm not sure only for me, it's for everybody. Your spouse name or your spouse number, your father, mother or in-laws number, and you if you have a kid which is 18 plus now, their contact numbers you always saved in the favorites, right? Or you make a family group and on the top you will get it, so that in case in an emergency you just open it and call them. This is what the ServiceNow says. If I'm using any kind of application or module every time after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then why should I go and search it like this? Let's say I'm using SLA. I'll go and I click, because now in SLA also I have multiple things. So what I will do, I'll make it as a star favorite. Now ServiceNow is so smart. They says like I say. So now on the WhatsApp, how many of us have the multiple groups? One is family group, one is friends group. In the friends also I have some other in the friends also I have some other group called shopping group, movie group, sports group, because everybody has different interests. So ServiceNow say if you want, you can make them as a group as well. So I say SLA definition. Okay. Do you want to get a new group? I said top level is fine and click on the more. I want to give them this color, this symbol, sorry. I can want to give this color, and if you want, you can create on the custom group, and you can put the custom group ng. Click on this and save. Now, if you go here, there's nothing as of now because we save this in the this part. So now what I will do, I'll go here, uncheck, remove, and now I'll click on this and I'll say, boss, please save in the this one. Done. And now I can see this is here. This is what you can go for the favorites. Clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now what to do next? If I ask you, okay, note this question. Maybe today's Pravlika. Note this question, and it will not be. You cannot get answer by tomorrow itself. It will take 3-4 days. Where these favorite get stored in ServiceNow? Don't be smart. Atul, contacts favorites हैं तो contacts में होंगे नहीं. It is not like that in ServiceNow. In ServiceNow, everything work in a table format. Table means row and columns. We will discuss this part in next 3 to 4 days. Very important topic. But keep this question as of now in your mind, and you can put in the chat window as well, where these favorites get stored in ServiceNow. Okay, so you can create n number of favorites you want, like this. And any number of the groups as well you can create, up to you. Okay. Now these two things has been done. Third point, history. History says how many tables, how many records you open. If you want to go back to them quickly, history is the best way. In that case, history is the best way. Why this is be required? I give an example. Now think that Hema and Heetal is working in a service desk. Okay. Service desk means they're in the support project. They're getting calls from the customer and they're working on the incidents. And every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, they're getting a new call, new incidents. But they're working on the previous incident as well. So in this case, what they can do, they can go and see the history that where I was earlier working, which incident I was working. Because you cannot make a record as a favorite. No, you can't make it. For that, you have to go to the history. So like if I say I'm working on this incident. Okay. Now I got some other call. Now I'm working on this other incident. Let's say this one. Now I done this, I am working on this and got another call, and that call did not give me an incident. Now I want to come back to my incident. Let's say I just click here. I want to go back to my incident. So I click on the history and I will click on this one. This is what the incident I'm working. This is for history. The only purpose to show you this is to quick accessibility, quick movement from one record to the other record. This is what the purpose of the history here. Okay. Clear? Doubt? Also now let put this question, Pravalika, where the history gets stored. Where the history gets stored in ServiceNow. असली काम तो अभी शुरू हुआ है. वो है ना सुख भरे दुख भरे दिन बीते रहे भैया. Not now. It's a सुख भरे दिन बीते. Now it's a little painful days have started now. Because you have to be go and deep dive in this tool now. Okay. Now what's next? This is called the workspace. For the time being, just understand that workspaces are the way, as we already discussed, workspaces are the way or provide an interface to work on the different records. There are two ways to do the work on an incident. I can work on an incident in this native view. I can work on an incident in the workspace view as well. So out of the box, ServiceNow provide these four workspaces: asset, CMDB, platform, and service operation. For us in this training, the matter is service operation workspace. This. So if I click on this, this is the workspace for me. This is the workspace for me. This workspace contains little bit information. Hello system. System is nothing. It's the name of this particular user, admin user. Then this is a landing page. Workspace and the native view are totally different as the designs, even though as the architecture as well. Changing anything in the workspace is not that much easy and quick. Let me tell you very clearly. Because it used some different technology, it used some different way, and the native view is used some different way. Okay. Now the question is, Matul, if we can do a work on the native view, then why we need this thing, workspace as well? The reason being, if you are, let me open in another window. Now, if Hema need to be performed or Hema need to perform some work on incident, this, she need to be open 4 different tabs, right? But in the workspace, she can go here, click on the list. Let's say, see, service operation workspace is only for the ITSM modules. I'm telling you, only for the ITSM modules, not for any other modules as of now. For CSM, we have different workspace. Okay, don't get confused. For the CSM, we have different workspace. We are just talking about the service operation workspace. This is earlier called the agent workspace, which has been replaced by the service operation workspace now. So now if I click on the open, now if I need to work on the this, or if I need to work on the this, so I can just move in the same window and this the tabs instead available instead of going in this for different tabs. Okay. So this is what the benefit of the service operation workspace. In the short, it is called SOW. So don't get confused. If someone says SOW, it's not SOW is not that statement of work. SOW stands for the this thing. Service operation workspace. We will discuss the service operation workspace when we are going more in the ITSM terminologies. Then we'll see that what this mean. Okay. but try to be get in depth of the service operation workspace, because this is going to be the future for every company. Mainly they're going to be used the service operation workspace now. Even though ServiceNow has no thought to decommission the native views or deprecate the native views, but still this is what we can do it here. Now, if you see one more here, two more tabs are available: admin home and adoption blueprint. These two are only and only visible to the user who has a admin role, system admin role. So the thing is that once you log in into the ServiceNow with the user admin, he or she has a all admin roles to perform a operation in this particular instance. Maybe Heathel says, Atul, how we can believe you? Give me a day tomorrow, I'll show you this part. Tomorrow we are going to work on the user and the group and role management as well. Okay. So these two options available only for the admin, and these are the latestly added by ServiceNow in the Utah release. Admin home is for the admin. As the admin, I need to be see that how my ServiceNow instance is going on. So you can see how many incidents open, how many requests open, how many P1, how many P2s kind of things are going on like this. Do any upgrade, how many ServiceNow apps installed or total, needs update 43. All these things are given by ServiceNow. It is mainly for the admin users. Nobody else can see this option. Nobody else can see this option. Now, adoption blueprints. If I want to improve my ServiceNow instance, my business processes, I can say, not the business processes. How I can do that part? For that, ServiceNow provided a new option called the adoption blueprint. By reading the configurations of your instance, ServiceNow suggests the recommendation like this. This is again based on your existing configuration in ServiceNow, and on the top of that, it read in the background your configurations, and finally it will give you some kind of a recommendations. I did not see that anybody using or any, at least in my known, anybody using this particular module. But yes, it is little a good way to know that how I can increase or how I can improve my service now. Okay. Clear everybody? Doubt, question, clarification. Pravalika, Heetal, Hema, Jogendra. Good. Chaliye.
Atul, one
Yes,
clarification here.
sure.
For instance, in general, in real time, three instances, right? One is development, production, and test environment.
Yes,
So, my understanding is here the production is purely production system, which we developed in the whatever the configuration developed in the QA that is moving to the production environment, right?
definitely yes. Correct.
So, in between there is testing environment, right? So once the configuration is done, what are the design we done in the test environment and development? How the changes will be moved to production environment? Is there any path or is there any way
Hold
to go?
hold it, hold it for some time. We are coming on that part as well.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
But your
Yes.
real time in your real time, how many instances you guys are using?
It's totally dependent on the company that how many they purchase it.
Okay.
Because I just have a PDI, so PDI has nothing more or nothing down on the top of that.
Mhm.
But in the company, it's totally dependent how many instances a company purchase. Few have 3, few have 4, few have 5 as well.
Okay, if you say one instance, but the PDS is different, right?
Sorry, one instance means?
One instance for
Uh,
one my project, and PDS is different PDS they are using,
PDI,
right?
see, PDIs are only for your personal usages,
Okay.
which is free of cost.
Mhm.
The instance which you purchase for your company is a paid one.
Okay.
And they're not called as a PDA. They call as either with the environment name. They call it as a dev.
Okay.
These three instances. Okay. Clear, Jogendra, now?
Yeah, I'm clear.
Okay, good. So now, if you go to the next one, putting on the mute here.
Yeah.
So now this part has been done. This is called the context pill. Context pill, even though we can make it a favorite from context pill as well. Click here and you can do like this. Done. It has nothing to do because it has no hyperlink kind of things. It is just to tell you that where you are at point of time. So like if I go here and open this result, so it will give me the incident table like this. Okay, so this is the 50% menu bar has been completed. Now let's go to the next 50%. In this, you can see a lot of few new stuff, which is maybe you never see or never hear about that part. ServiceNow provide a functionality that is called the global search. Called the global search. What this mean? This is this global search. Global search means that if you want to search about anything in ServiceNow, you, but in ServiceNow instance, not in the ServiceNow docs, you can search it. Like I want to say that how many what are the places where the word email has been used. So you can see the results like this. 29 times it came in the incident. You can see 2 times it used in the people records. 10 times it used in the catalogs and the knowledge management. Like this, you can see. And these are the this thing email. Now this email can be either in the description, short description, name, email address, contact number, anywhere this email word has been mentioned, irrespective. I'm again saying irrespective, then you can get it. But what is the actual purpose of this global search? The actual purpose of this global search is that, let's say Hema is working on a survey desk support and he receive an email. This incident number has been assigned to you. Now Hema can do 2 things. Hema can go here, click incident all and put that number here and search it. Or what is another way? Let's say I'm just picking up an example here. Let this one. Hema receive an email where this incident number is mentioned. So Hema will come here, in the ServiceNow instance, open it and enter it. She will directly able to open that record in the content frame. This is what the benefit of the global search. Global search work on a technique that is called Zing. Zing is a method or technique or mechanism for the search ServiceNow use in the background. And now ServiceNow has introduced the AI search as well. AI search as well, but there's a lot of configuration need to be do from Zing to AI. I tried, but it did not work in my PDI earlier. Also, if you see that you can able to search in the service operation workspace as well. Not in the global, not only in this native. I want to be search only in the service operation workspace. Now enter this. So now this ticket will be open in this particular operation workspace. If you have more workspaces configured, you can do this thing. You can add this part. Now, what type of questions should be come in your mind? Atul, you said that these are the workspaces. Then why only one workspace is showing? Why not other workspaces are showing here? It must show, right? Put these questions, Pravalika. And believe me, I'm not going to be answer of any of these questions. I will ask these answers to you only. Now I will enjoy and you will work. Only then you will be able to understand this platform, understand this tool. Okay, so this is called global search and the workspace search. We will see. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be discussed. We will see that how the search work. We have these configurations available, but you start thinking in the direction that how I can add more options here. Okay. Now this part. Another important stuff. This part contains two things. The first part it contains is called the application scope. How many of you remember that in the early days when we get the desktops, even though now as well you can do, but we never prefer it now. A single desktop has been shared by 4 or 5 cousins or the family members or the brother sisters in a single house. So like when I got my first desktop, it was shared with my father because he also do some his office work. My sister, she do her searches for his studies all, and for me it's everything. But I don't want that my desktop or my content or my folder must be shown to anybody else. Then what we do, we create the different profiles. One for my father, one for my sister, and one for me. Because I love the desktop should be, a desktop screen should be with the big flashy cars. But my father need some God picture, some Lord pictures. My sister needs some nature pictures as a desktop savers, which I don't like. I want my own. So what we do? We start creating the profiles. In the similar lines, ServiceNow say that we have two type of scopes. One is called the global scope. These application available for everybody to use. The component, the content in the global application is available for everybody. And rest or the other part is called the scoped application. Scoped application means which has been built in a specific set, in a specific way, in specific area. The components are not connected with anybody else, or you can still make some components from the global scope as well. So scoping means I don't want, when I'm building this application, it should impact anybody else. This is what called a scoped application. Now if I say I have a laptop which is completely to me, private, it's a scoped application. Nobody can touch it. Because I want to configure it, I want to make some changes, I can do it by my own. My wife has another laptop, my dad has another laptop, my sister has another laptop. This is what the scoped application. I give you this question and I want to answer tomorrow. Probably because we'll drop off. Maybe Hima or Ethel, anybody can take this question, put in the WhatsApp chat. What is the difference between scope and the global application? You have to find out the answer and we will discuss, and you have to give me answer tomorrow in tomorrow's class. Okay. In tomorrow's class, you have to give me the answer. Anybody, Hima or Ethel, you can decide and you can put this question. What is the global and what is the scoped application in ServiceNow? Question I'm giving to you, answer you have to give to me. Okay. Now the next part, which Jugender, you pick up that Atul, if we do the development in the dev instance, how we can move. There's a concept called the update set. Update set is a term, is a component, is a feature, is a functionality in ServiceNow, which help you to capture your changes. Only configuration changes, no data. No data changes, only configuration changes capture in one instance and you can move from one to another instance. That is called the update set. This is called the update set. By default, ServiceNow provide update set called the default. Okay. So it is, go ahead.
Sorry. You mentioned update set is one of the option to move the configuration except data.
Yes.
Okay. The configuration. If any development has changed the back using that is using updates.
If development has changed, what do you mean by?
Development has developed some new
So
development.
they will capture the update set only.
So functional changes or development changes will use the only option update set.
Yes.
So I did not understand the data changes. Data in the sense, what kind of data they did not answer here.
It is for tomorrow, day after tomorrow topic. That what
Okay.
is data actually in ServiceNow.
Okay.
Okay. So, and we will see this as update set as well, see that how to create updates and everything. So update set is like a container which capture the changes and help you to move from one place to the another place. In simple and layman language, if you want to get transferred or shift your luggage from one place to another place, you can't take each and everything in your hands and start moving on the road and shifting it. You have to put in the cartoon, you have to put in the box, seal that, and then say, okay, put in the car or put in in this transport vehicle, and it will be done. This is what the update set. But again, I'm saying only configuration data, configuration changes, logic, business logics, business flows. No, this thing, data will be captured in nest. What is the data? We have a topic a day after tomorrow. We are going to discuss on that particular time. Okay. Maybe you are feeling little, what I can say, frustrated. Atul, everything is if you're saying it can be done by tomorrow, day after tomorrow, but this is the way that we have to start. If I bring one topic, it takes a lot of time. We cannot move forward. So this session, today's session, and maybe tomorrow again, give the glimpse on everything. What we are going to be covering in depth is coming in the upcoming days. Okay, clear everybody. Doubt, question, clarification. Hetal, Hema, Jogendra.
Yeah, I'm clear.
Good. Hetal and Hema.
Yeah, good so far, Atul. Thanks.
Good. Okay, let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.